Legislative Resolution number 3262 by Senator Peralta, congratulating Mike Piazza upon the occasion of election to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Whereas, it is a sense of this legislative body to recognize and pay tribute to those esteemed individuals who distinguish themselves through exceptional performance, outstanding achievement, and peerless commitment to excellence. And whereas, attended to such concern and in full accord with its long-standing traditions, this legislative body is justly proud to congratulate Mike Piazza upon the occasion of his election to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York on Wednesday, January 6, 2016. He will be officially inducted on July 24, 2016. And whereas Michael Joseph Piazza, affectionately known as Mike, was born in Norristown, Pennsylvania in 1968 and grew up in nearby Phoenixville, he's the second oldest of 5 sons born to Vince and Veronica Piazza. And whereas a talented young athlete, Mike Piazza practiced hitting with his father and received personal instruction from baseball great Ted Williams. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in 1988. And whereas Mike Piazza won the 1993 Rookie of the Year award and played 7 spectacular seasons as catcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers before joining the New York Mets baseball team in 1998. And whereas, as a member of the New York Mets from 1998 to 2005, Mike Piazza became one of the most beloved players in the city's long and distinguished sports history through his exceptional drive and performance on the field. And whereas, during the 2000 season, Mike Piazza had at least 1 RBI in 15 consecutive games, the second longest RBI streak in history, while leading his team to the Subway Series against the Yankees. And whereas a hero to many New Yorkers, Mike Piazza will long remembered for his towering and inspirational home run, which was hit following the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. And whereas Mike Piazza played his last game as a Met on October 2nd, 2005, and received a long-standing ovation from the fans at Shea Stadium. He continued to play baseball with the San Diego Padres and the Oakland Athletics until his retirement in 2008. And whereas widely recognized as one of the greatest hitting catchers of all time, Mike Piazza compiled numerous impressive achievements during his Hall of Fame-worthy career, including a lifetime batting average of .308, 427 career home runs, and 1,335 RBIs. He was also selected a remarkable 12 times as a member of the National League All-Star team. And whereas, following the announcement of being inducted, Mike Piazza has proudly chosen to be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a New York Met. And whereas, Mike Piazza has clearly been an inspiration to countless baseball fans as well as to the community at large, and accordingly merits recognition and applause from his tremendous passion for the game and his competitive spirit. And whereas, it is a sense of this legislative body that when individuals of such outstanding athletic accomplishments are brought to our attention, they should be recognized by all citizens of this great Empire State. Now, therefore, be resolved that this legislative body pauses deliberations to congratulate Mike Piazza on his election to the National Baseball Hall of Fame, and be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution suitably engrossed be transmitted to Mike Piazza.
I want to congratulate Senator Peralta, Assembly Members Dendecker and Moya, and Mr. and Mrs. Piazza. And let's give a nice round of applause for the lady in charge, Mrs. Piazza. So, Mike, there are a number of Assembly members who are here to pay their respects as well, and we are so grateful to have you stop by. Congratulations from all of New York, and I know this is the second time you've been here. Just very quickly, this is the Assembly, calls itself the People's House. This is a house of government. Now, you played in an awesome place called Shea Stadium. This is a pretty cool place, too. This is the New York State Senate. Well, it really is. You know what? And this belongs to the taxpayers of this state, and they're all proud. Now, I have to, Madam President, I just want to, I listened carefully to the resolution. We might have to make a modification before we give it to Mr. Piazza. There was reference to the fact that he had 7 spectacular seasons with the Dodgers. But I didn't hear that when he played for the Mets. So I'd like to have it modified to say that he had equally number of amazing seasons with the New York Mets. the Piazzas, on behalf of the New York State Senate, we are, again, so humbled to have you here. You make us all proud, and as New Yorkers, we like beaming, especially when our teams are doing well and winning. And I would also respectfully add, I think you were a great ambassador for professional sports. Far too often we read about people who are finding themselves in harm's way, and I think you distinguish yourself both on the field and equally, if not more important, off the field. All the best to you. Thank you.